Can you solve all these Class 10 Maths Chapter 7 coordinate geometry questions? Point lies? Nice work. On the negative y-axis fits perfectly. Lies on dash. Right again. X-axis is valid. Which point lies on y-axis? Excellent. Is well reasoned.
What slope is parallel to UM equal to 4?
Perfect. 4 is the one. The diagonals of a rectangle are? Great job. Congruent is accurate. Which line is parallel to y equal tox 2? Well done. 2y equal to 2x6 is right. Slopes of parallel lines are dash. Nice selection. The same is correct. What is the point O also known as? Correct response. Origin is accurate. How do you write an ordered pair? Solid response is valid. Abscissa of a point is positive in. On track. Ion if quadrants is correct. The coordinates of origin are dash. You chose correct. Which graph is parallel to x-axis? You got it? Y equal to 2 fits. And R dash. Valid point. Collinear is true. The diagonals of a rhombus are dash. Well reasoned. Perpendicular and bisected is correct.
Which line are parallel to y equal to 3x plus 1?
Good thinking. Y equal to 3x is right.
What slope is perpendicular to m equal to 5.array?
Sharp thinking. 8/5 is right.
The other name of y coordinate is dash.
Smart move. Ordinate is accurate answer. Slopes of perpendicular lines are dash. Clear logic. Opposite reciprocals is sound. What is the slope in the equation y equal to 4x plus 3? Strong choice. 4 is right. Which point lies to the right of y-axis? Right choice is best. Belongs to dash quadrant. Nicely done. I is solid. And distance between points. Smart pick. 5 humans is correct. Which axis runs vertically? Great thinking. Y is right. The points lie on. You're right. Y-axis is correct. Fill in the blanks. Point lies dash. Good job. On the y-axis works well. Y equal to 5 to 7x plus 2 equal to fleek 7x 30. These lines are dash. Correct. Parallel is spot on. Which of the following point lie on x-axis? Exactly. Makes sense. What quadrilateral have equal diagonals? Well picked. Rectangle and square is correct, eh? Find the distance between n. Excellent choice. 5 is right. The straight line given by the equation x equal to tolam. Bravo. Parallel to y-axis is the answer. Which axis runs horizontally? On track, x is correct. The ratio that centroid divide any median is. Good job, 2-1 works well. Which equation is perpendicular to y equal to 6x plus 2? Right again. Y equal to 56x plus 4 is valid.
Ordinate of all points on the axis is dash. Great thinking. Zoe is right. X-coordinate of a point is also known as dash.
Great job. Abscissa is accurate. What is the mirror image of on x-axis? Clear logic is sound.
What's the distance between and?
Perfect. 5 is the one. Distance between the root and points.
You chose 13 humans, correct?
Mirror image of the point in y-axis is. You're right. It's correct.
And forms dash triangle.
Smart move. Both is accurate answer.
Abscissa of all the points on the x-axis is dash.
Excellent choice.
Any number is right.
What is the midpoint between and?
Valid point is true. The ordered pair is also known as the dash.
Well picked. Origin is correct. How many quadrants are there in a Cartesian plane?
Nice selection. 4 is correct. Name the quadrant in which the point lies. Exactly. A quadrant makes sense.
Point of intersection of 3xy equal to 4 and x plus y equal to 8 is.
Strong choice is right.
How many quadrants does the Cartesian plane cut into?
Correct response. 4 is accurate. What formula would you use to show lengths are equal?
Right choice. Distance formula is best.
The distance between and is dash units.
Solid response. 10 is valid. The distance between the point P and Q is.
Sharp thinking. 5 is right.
The distance of the point P from the origin is. Nicely done. 10 is solid. If and are collinear, then P is.
Good thinking. 9 is right.
Do the points form a triangle?
You got it? Yes, fits.
The points are the vertices of a. Excellent. Isosceles triangle is well reasoned.
In which quadrant both x and y coordinates are positive?
Correct. I is spot on. What is the distance of the point from the origin?
5 is the answer. What formula would you use to show segments are congruent? Well done. Distance formula is right.
Which of the following point L lies in the third quadrant?
Smart pick
is correct. The distance of the point P from the x-axis is dash. Well reasoned. 3 is correct. Whose birthday we celebrated as National Mathematics Day?
Nice work. Srinivasa Ramanujan fits perfectly.
Find the distance between the 2 points. And.
Well done. 6 is right. If the coordinates of a point are, then it lies in. Nice work. Axis fits perfectly.
A triangle with vertices. And is again.
You chose isosceles right-angled triangle, correct?
Calculate the distance between the points and. Great thinking. 5 is right. In the ordered pair, which number is the y-coordinate?
You're right. 9 is correct.
What shape is form when we join point?
Great job. Triangle is accurate. The distance between the points and B is dash. correct. 8 is spot on. The point at which the two coordinate axes meet is called dash. Good job. Origin works well. The point whose ordinate is 4 and which lies on y-axis is dash. Bravo is the answer. If the points P, B, and C are collinear, then correct response. 2A equal to B is accurate. If I want to show two lines are parallel, what formula do I use? Smart move. Slope is accurate answer. The midpoint of the line segment joining and is. Smart pick is correct. Which formula would you use to show two lines are perpendicular? Nice selection. Slope is correct. What is the mirror image of considering x-axis as mirror? Well picked is correct. If y-coordinate of a point is 0, then this point always lies. Clear logic. On an x-axis is sound. If Q is equidistant from P and R, find value of x. Solid response. +4 is valid. What is the perpendicular distance of the point from x-axis? Nicely done. 4 is solid. In what ratio does the x-axis divide the join of A and B? Good thinking. 1q2 is right. Find the midpoint of the segment with the endpoints. And excellent choice is right. The perimeter of a triangle with vertices and is. Right again. 12 is valid. The slope of the line joining is 1b8. The value of is. Right choice. 2 is best. Name the mathematician who developed the theory of coordinate geometry. Strong choice. Rien Descartes is right. Say true or false a point and lies in the same quadrant. Perfect. False is the one. Say true or false are the points and are collinear. Valid point. False is true. A point of the form lies on y-axis, quadrant E, x-axis, quadrant I. Sharp thinking. Y-axis is right. What ordered pair is 5 units to the right and 3 units up from the origin? Well reasoned is correct. And if the distance between the points is 5, the price of k? You got it. 703 fits. Find the slope of the line that passes through the points and. Exactly. 2 makes sense. The area of a triangle with vertices at B and C is dash. Excellent. 8 is well reasoned. The equation of a straight line is 2y equal to 3x plus 4. Find the gradient of this line. On track. 1.5 is correct. The points are B, C, and D are the vertices of a perfect rectangle is the one. A is the point and B is the point. Calculate the length of AB. Well reasoned. 12.6 is correct. The point on the x-axis which is equidistant from and is dash. Correct response is accurate. The points and are collinear if the value of P is dash. Solid response. 1 is valid. The point on an x-axis which is equidistant from points A and B is. Well done is right. And the coordinates of the line of line that attaches the points. Great job is accurate.
The distance of a point from the y-axis is called its x-coordinate, or abscissa. Smart pick. True is correct. Is the midpoint of find the coordinates of R if Q and M.
Exactly. Makes sense.
If the points of B and C are collinear, then find value of X. Right again, 63 is valid.
Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB given A and B. Excellent. Y equal to x4 is well reasoned.
What formula do you use to decide if there is a right angle based on coordinates?
On track. Slope is correct. Calculate the gradient of the line passing through the points and... Strong choice. 1 is right. Determine the gradient of the line passing through the points and... You chose 4 over 3, correct? 10. The coordinates of the point of intersection of the x-axis and y-axis is dash. Nice selection. Is correct. A straight line joins the points A and C. Calculate the length of x. Clear logic. 12.4 is sound. The midpoint of the line segment joining the points A and B is dash. Nice work. Fits perfectly. Use the distance formula to classify the following trianglia BC. Good thinking. Scalene is right. Ordinate is positive and abscissa is negative. Then the point belongs to dash quadrant. Great thinking. I is right. The area of triangle formed by the points and is dash SQ. Units. Good job. 25 works well. If 3 points A, B, C are collinear, then which of the following statement is correct? Sharp thinking. AC equal to AB plus BC is right. AB circle diameter is its center and B, but the coordinates of the point. You got it? Fits. The figure obtained by plotting the points and is dash. Smart move. Square is accurate answer. And the area of triangular with the summit points. Right choice. ZO is best. Find the center of a circle if the endpoints of the diameter are at and. Bravo is the answer. Name the type of quadrilateral formed by the points. And. Well picked. Square is correct. Area of triangle formed with the vertices and is dash square units. Excellent choice. 2.5 is. If P is the midpoint of the line segment joining A and B, then B equal to. Correct. 1 is spot on. If the distance between the points and is 5, one of the values of x is dash. Nicely done. 2 is solid. The coordinates of the midpoint of the line segment joining the points and. Valid point is true. A is the point and B is the point. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. You're right is correct. Find the coordinates of the point equidistant from the points A, B, and C. Solid response is valid. In what ratio does the y-axis divide the line segment joining the point P and Q? Excellent. 4re3 is well reasoned. If the length of the line segment with endpoints and is 10, find the value of P Correct response. 5 is accurate.
If 3 points are collinear, then the area of the triangle formed by these points will be dash.
Strong choice. Equal to 0 is right.
The ratio in which y-axis divides the line segment joining the points and is dash.
Well done. 1, 2 is right.
The slope of the line, which is perpendicular to a line joining the points, and is...
Nice selection. 1 is correct.
The point which divides the line segment joining and in the ratio 3:1 internally is.
Right choice is best. A, B, and D are the 3 summit points of the Abecede class. So, it's C summit point.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
In what ratio does the point divide the line segment joining the points and?
You chose 2, 7. Correct.
If a B and P are the vertices of a right triangle right-angled at P, they y equal to.
Smart pick. 2, 4 is correct.
Ratio in which the line 3x plus 4y equal to 7 divides the line segment joining the points and.
Great job. 4, key 9 is accurate. A straight line joins the points and C. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of AC. Well picked. Is correct. P, Q, R, and S are the point near the original point at these 4 points. On track. P is correct. If the gradient of the line passing through the points and is 1.5, find the value of C. Sharp thinking. 2 is right. A point is 3 units distance from x-axis and 4 units distance from negative y-axis, then the point is dash. Right again. Is valid. The 4th vertex D of a parallelogram Abecede whose 3 vertices are a B and C is. Good job. Works well. X akshara distance to the point and the distance from y anxiety to the point dash and the dash. You're right. 2 and 3 humans is correct. The name of the horizontal line in the Cartesian plane, which determines the position of a point, is called. Well reasoned. Axis is correct.
Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points P and Q is divided by the x-axis.
Good thinking. 2 arc 1 is right. If you are proving that 2 diagonals are bisected, how many times will you have to use the midpoint formula? Perfect. 2 is the one. The coordinates of the point, which lies on y-axis at a distance of 4 units in negative direction of y-axis is. Smart move. Is accurate answer. Use midpoints to find the 4th vertex of the given parallelograms PQS, PQS. Bravo. R is the answer.
If I want to prove that a quadrilateral is a square, how many times will you have to use the distance formula?
Nicely done. 4 is solid. If and are the vertices of a parallelogram taken in order then values of x, y are. Great thinking. 6. 3 is right. Point P is the coordinates of the point P if the original point is 5 humans away from the original point. Clear logic is sound. Abcd is a rectangle whose 3 vertices are B, C, and D. The length of one of its diagonals is. Correct. 5 units is spot on. The coordinates of which divides the line segment joining the points and in the ratio 1, 3 is dash. Nice work. Fits perfectly.
Find the other endpoint of the line segment with the given endpoint and midpoint. Endpoint, midpoint.
Valid point is true. Point Y is the midpoint on a segment between point X and point Z. What is the coordinate of point Z?
Excellent choice. Is right?
What formula is shown? You got it? Distance fits. The midpoint of the line segment AB is P. If the coordinates of B are, then the coordinates of A are.
Strong choice. Is right?
The coordinates of the point P dividing the line segment joining the points A and B in the ratio 2:1 is.
Good job. Works well.
The coordinates of the point that divides the line of and that divides the line in the ratio of 2d3. Exactly, makes sense. The point which lies on the perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining the points A and B is. Well reasoned. Is correct. If a B and C and D are vertices of a parallelogram ABCD, calculate the value of P and of R. You're right. P equal to 2, R equal to 3 is correct. If P is the midpoint of the line segment joining the points Q and R, then the value of A is. You got it? 12 fits. The equation of a straight line is 2y equal to 3x plus 4. Find the coordinates of the point where the line crosses the y-axis, dash. Clear logic is sound. Choose the correct option. Great job. Kite is accurate. The point P, which divides the line segment joining the points A and B in the ratio 2:3, lies in the quadrant. Smart move. Ivy is accurate answer. The section formed by horizontal and vertical lines determining the position of the point in a Cartesian plane is called. Sharp thinking. Quadrants is right. If a B and C are the vertices of a triangle ABC, what is the length of the median through vertex? A? Correct response. 5 is accurate.
If I am trying to prove that a triangle is scalene, what formula would I need to use and how many times do I need to use it?
Nice selection. Distance 3 is correct. Find the distance between J and K. Well done. 8.2 is right. The point which divides the line segment joining the points and in ratio 1:2 internally lies in the which quadrant? Nicely done. I've quadrant is solid. Slopes of perpendicular lines are dash. Smart pick. Opposite reciprocals is correct. The two vertices and centroid of a triangle are and respectively. Then the coordinates of third vertex are dash. Well picked. Is correct. What is the ordered pair for the letter A? Solid response. Is valid. Which letter matches the coordinate? Perfect. Z is the one. Find the y-coordinate of the midpoint of the line. Right again. 2 is valid. One of the 2 points of trisection of the line segment joining the points A and B which divides the line in the ratio 1:2 are dash. Nice work. Fits perfectly. Are the lines shown parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Valid point. Neither is true. The coordinates of the points P and Q are respectively and Find the abscissa of a point R on the line segment PQ such that pretadre PQ equal to 3b5.
Bravo, 1 is the answer.
Give the most precise classification for the quadrilateral. You chose rectangle. Correct. A man walks near a wall such that the distance between him and the wall is 10 units. Consider the wall to be the y-axis. The path traveled by the man is. Right choice. X equal to 10 is best. Which of the following could represent the missing coordinates of P in rectangle POA? Excellent. Is well reasoned. Abside is a parallelogram. What are the coordinates of point of intersection of the diagonals? Good thinking. But 2 by 2 is right. The set of points which are at a constant distance of r units from a fixed point O is called a circle with center O and radius equal to r units. State whether the given statement is true or false. Excellent choice. True is right.
Abside is a parallelogram, so the diagonals bisect each other. What is the midpoint of the diagonals?
Great thinking. 2b2 is right. The equation of the line L is y equal to 2x plus 6. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to line L that passes through. Correct. Y equal to 0.x 1.5 is spot on. Assume 2 ducks start from points A and B and fly at the same speed. How far will each duck fly before they collide? On track, 8 miles is correct. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Perfect. Contact Narayan Changder on Facebook is the one